a number of teams are working on enclosures for their mechanical design for the sensor network. I've talked with teams, I think, who are doing this and pointed out that the problem with this is going to be print times, and so we have to find ways to minimize the print times. One way to do that is to, once we've done everything else, is to split the part. Another reason it's good to split the part is that we can have now something that we can take apart easily and maintain what's inside of it. So I'm just going to, this is something that a team has been working on, sort of a V1. I'm just going to use it as an example of how to create a split. So the first thing I need to do is create a surface, the face or a surface for to split the part with. So I'm going to use the top plane. If I select the top plane and hold Control, I can pull up on the corner, and select a corner, hit Control, hold Control, and pull up. That's a quick way of making a reference plane. I know, if just messing around with this, that I want it to be 3.4 centimeters above the plane below it, the top plane. So now I have a surface to use for splitting. To find split, just come up here into your search and select the command selection in the drop down. That's a great way to find features that you don't know where they are. So I put in split, select split. The feature opens up. It already knows that as a trim tool, I want to use the plane because I had that selected. If I didn't have it selected, I could select it now. I'm now going to, and you have to play with this based on your situation. I'm going to use, instead of all bodies, I'm going to use selected bodies, and I'm going to select the, actually, I'm not, I have to be in here. So I'm in my selected bodies. I'm going to select the main body, that the main extrusion, and then hit cut bodies. So now you see I have two bodies now, but I have to save these. So if I come here and double click on each of them, I'm just going to save it to my desktop. I'd already done it, so I'm going to have to rename these because I tested this earlier. So I'll call it body 1A, body 2A, save, say OK to my split. By the way, I'm getting this error or this message just because the template that I had open was different than had different units than the team who made this part. So I'm just going to convert a simple thing. And now you quickly saw it. I do have two new parts. Here's the original, and I can come open up the ones I just made. So 1A and 2A, and we see that they are in fact even cuts of the original part. And so we could come back in and edit this by creating pegs on one and holes on the other, or widening a little part here for an internal peg, or however we wanted to do it, and then create an assembly from those two parts. All right, so I hope that helps in terms of learning how to split your parts.